Jump scare! Hey everybody. How's it going? Welcome to VampYr. Scary times. Today we're going to be playing some VampYr, not to be confused with VampYr IRE. This is VampYr with a Y. Because it's VampYr, possibly. I don't know. Apparently I'm a vampire who's also a doctor. And this should be interesting. I'm actually pretty excited about this game. I've only seen the trailer for it, but thought it was pretty cool. Yes. I'm hoping I can be Dr. Acula. For all you Scrubs fans out there. I hope you're a fan of Scrubs, because there might be some of that. All right, let's give this a shot. I've heard the impression I gave was that they're going for kind of a spiritual successor to like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. But we shall see. I'm playing this on PC, by the way. I've got so I'm doing with the mouse. It can also be played with the controller. Maybe that'll be a better way to play it. I don't know. Before I continue, though, I better talk about these people, such as Okay, we live here now. Okay, we live here now. Who subscribed for 46 months in a row? Spleen Lord is a new subscriber. Welcome, Spleen Lord. LSU Gamer 13 for 49 months in a row, and Rinola for 2 months in a row, supporting their Wellworth Prime. Thank you very much. Ranging from 50 to 95. That's pretty wide, a pretty wide range. I guess it depends on like what expectations you go in with. So let's give this a shot. The more lives you take, the easier it will be. Fair enough.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights.
7
4
rings for the
nails
dwarf
piercing
lords.
the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London.
Uh-oh.
'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen. The falling of a star, a dire presage.
This unknown voice is laid it on pretty thick here.
No reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science.
And when science failed, men turned to fluffy bunnies.
Made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
I have a lot of questions. That doesn't seem right.
Death.
Quiet Quandary for 17 months in a row.
Plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution.
Death is a buddy.
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born
Prancer inflatable reindeer. That's totally cool. Glad you're sticking around. You're waking up in a pile of bodies. This happens surprisingly often in video games. Having a beard as a vampire would get messy. It's true. You ever tried to eat eat ribs when you have a beard? I imagine it would be very similar. One sec, I'm just gonna turn on VSync. I'm getting serious tearing happening here. Okay. Ruttenskirk. For 2 months in a row, long-time watcher, new subscriber, I'm here to listen to vampire poetry, I guess. No, VampYr poetry. I like, once he's walking, he's okay. But the start walking animation is great. He really has to throw himself into it. Well.
Thirsty.
Ruttenskirk.
So thirsty.
Do you have any beverages? Hey. Press F to pay respects. Oh my. What a lovely blood you have. Your delicious, delicious blood. Oh, I know I shouldn't have been so bad for me.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
I just meant to nibble. I just wanted to nibble.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. What? Mary.
Don't worry, Mary. We're getting close. Soon we'll have the cure for me biting you in the neck and sucking out all your blood. I know I'll find it.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
What? How are you going to explain? What's the explanation? Yes, that is entirely true. I did kill her.
These patrols are after me.
Gotta go.
No!
Ah.
Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
This can't be happening. There's one of those vermin. No, please, stop. I mean you no harm.
I can't guarantee that. If I'm really honest with myself, I can't guarantee that I'm not going to cause you harm.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastards. Now, I can defend myself.
All right.
Where'd it go? Kill the thing! Who are you?
Ow.
Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Yeah. Am I a vampire yet? I mean, I hope I am. If I'm not a vampire, I have little excuse for what just happened.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
What's my dodge? It's not a very... Dark Souls this guy ain't.
No, please, stop! Who are you? What do you want?
Probably best not to ask questions while you're actively macheteing somebody. Like... Switch target is flick the mouse, which didn't make... That didn't work when I tried it, but anyway. Maybe I should be using the, maybe this would be better on a controller, I don't know. Is running past the choice? I don't know, maybe? I guess maybe it could have been, that could have been a choice.
Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? Do the rest of the job.
Ow, 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 ow.
Leave me!
I burn easily.
The sun. It feels like it's
Aggravated
burning me to the bone.
damage. Oh, aggravated damage reduces my max health. Ooh, that's bad. I don't like aggravated damage.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter.
What? Is that is that shift? Okay.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
It's a house. It's not that weird. Passive aggressive damage is the worst.
Abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
He's remembering all those good times he had with his sister.
Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Whoever did this to you, Mary, I will find them. But perhaps we will never know who bit her on the neck. Ooh, fire and collectible. Ooh, gun. Wait, do I have a gun? No. That's just the thing for weapons. Leeches do not fear sun and fire. They do not burst into flames or ashes when they're caught in the rays of daylight. But it hurts them good, real good. I personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and it saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it. When I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. Ooh. So fire, or sunlight, hurts but doesn't kill. That sucks. Well, it sucks for both things, really. Like, it sucks for the vampire, because it's like, ow, I hurt forever, and then don't die. And it kind of sucks for people trying to kill vampires, too. As you may have noticed, this is a pretty dark game. I think I'm actually going to take out my front light here. Or at least take it down. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. But it's getting in my face. Okay. Ooh. I found 5 shillings! I'm rich!
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
This would be the former occupants. Hello? Are you asleep?
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
I don't think that's why they're called undertakers.
That's impossible.
So wait, are these guys the ones that the fake undertakers sold them to? Ooh. I gained +1 watch. Watch of time telling. It's very nice of these people to board up their windows. Right. Wait. I do have a reflection.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the sun
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
So
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
So it looks like I do sort of have a reflection. Yeah, I have some sort of reflection. Yeah! 10 shillings! Oh. Stand back, it's a vampire with a gun!
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done.
The gunpire.
He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
I feel like you've maybe lost track of
No, it never got easy.
objective as a physician. Use revolver. It's like, hey, yeah, killing is a lot easier than healing. And here I am being a doctor like an idiot. Blood diary. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night. Fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the bank to dig a hole in the ground. Some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there, ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. I talked with the man with the mechanical shovel. They told me they're digging mass graves all over London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They have no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed. There are no jobs nearby. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to Pembroke Hospital tomorrow. But it's so far. I fear leaving my wife for so long. Becky threw out the meal after a few hours after she ate. She's so fragile now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where do I find meat? Tomorrow, I will barricade the house to protect us from looters. I feel like that did not go that well. Wait. Is this really a save?
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Listen, thank you for subscribing for 24 months in a row, the 2 years, saying, huzzah, it's a Lurpaul. Know that you are loved and appreciated in your daily life. Happy Tuesday. Oh, that's very nice. I feel like this guy could use a little love and appreciation.
Rational thinking only.
I feel like this is not going to work too well. Achievement unlocked. You shot yourself. XXQD XX for 39 months in a row. 39 months, that's almost 49 months. I shot myself, and the other guy spat it out. I mean, I'm not dead,
This is absolute madness.
but my clothes are ruined.
Real. Madness it is. As mad as the moon. Obtains blood in sunlight into a glowing reflection.
How do beds allow you to evolve and rest? Am I hearing the narrator now? Autophagy. Autophagy. Drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Gross. Thanks for the bits, Soul Survivor. Oh, I see. Put XP into it. Oh, and now what do I get? Aggressive. Claws. Blood spear. A spear made of blood. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Blood spear seems like fun. And again, wields their bloods and throws like can take time charge, but it's deadly effective at medium long range. Don't like close combat. Or maybe I should get something else. Just claws. Maybe spending, considering I'm also going to be using blood to like heal, maybe I shouldn't be using it to attack with. Let's just try regular claws for the moment. Boop. Oh, passive skills. Now I can do these, but I bite. Nom 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 nom. Blood capacity. Ooh, increase your blood capacity. Alright, I don't have enough XP to get any of these at the moment. Hard-bitten cop. Wait.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand. what I have become.
Lord Kron and the Dank Nugs for 6 months in a row. Thanks for over 10 years of entertainment. You guys are awesome. Thank you for over 6 months of subscribing. So we got Eternal Thirst. Oh.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
How convenient. I'm already dead.
Here's the leech. Here!
Put it. Also, I can teleport.
My head's spinning.
It's locked, all right.
Yep, that's right. Ooh. A used stake. And a shelter key. Fuzzy died for 17 months in a row. Arakuda for 54 months in a row. And Acurus for 21 months in a row.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
I have a party to go to. Stunned enemy can be bitten.
Die, vermin!
Ow. Nom, 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 nom.
A strength I never knew I had.
Don't know my own strength.
I cannot enter.
Can I grab his gun? No.
This one stinks already. Steady, boys! I've got one of them here.
Ow!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is a fact.
Ow!
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ow!
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Okay. How do I... Right. I was like, is that an L or an I or a 1? that makes sense. So if I go... There we go. Okay, cool. Haha! Extra 3 shillings, yo! And aluminum in different forms. District status stable. Oh, that's nice. Contagious disease. It's true. This is actually not aluminum. It is the closely related metal aluminium. Oh, your king and country needs you. It'll be fine. I feel like my king and country would be okay if I didn't show up for duty.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Not me, though.
This is despicable.
What did I just eat? Is that... Oh, I ate a rat.
It's locked, all right.
C minus. Spush.
The
Would not eat
dizziness
again.
from the jump. I can now control it.
Oh, that's the dodge. Nom 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 nom.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Get on, rats. Nom 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 nom.
This is
Oh.
despicable.
I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but they're so delicious. Just one more.
What will London have to say to me?
They're just like popcorn.
I've so many questions unanswered.
Wait, did I just go back down where I was? No.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
I mean, you created like 5 corpses on the way over here. Probably shouldn't be that surprised. Who could have done such a thing? Who would kill somebody? Oh, right, me.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Whoa.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Vampovision. Wait, let's just check quickly over here. Maybe some tasty rats. Whoosh.
Where has everyone gone?
Maybe they're at some sort of party. A new hideout is available. Oh, that's nice. that here? Oh. Common handle part and a common trigger part. So there's like a crafting bench thing and oh, okay. Alright. I feel like I shouldn't go to sleep right now. Ooh. My vampire vision can evaluate people's blood quality.
A little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Why? You look like you have such delicious blood. The speak
Good
with
evening,
locals
sir.
and the suck
I
people's
wondered if I
blood
could ask for
button
your
is the
help.
same button.
Wow, you look like you
Guess
need
it's all
a drink.
mouse stuff.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Who?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't
Probably people have come into the bar at some point during the
What's
night.
going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
they? You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in
Dogs
monsters.
in the sewers.
It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
What? No, I'm not a monster.
Who is
Who
this
told you I'm a
sewer
monster?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Thank you most kindly, sir.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a
At
chair
least
and
not
get
for
some rest. This is going to be
drinks.
another long night.
I'm more thirsty for other beverages.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Got any rats need taken care of? Any delicious rats?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What? Am I weirding you out?
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar.
It's a bar.
Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
What is the strange place that I find myself in?
You
What
don't
year
seem to
is
have
it?
Much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
I feel like that's not the biggest concern about quarantine
murders.
zones all over London.
What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets
Shreds,
every
you say.
morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows.
It's a dog in
People
the
have
sewer.
always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see
aren't covered
one
in blood.
customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Alright, let's go upstairs. By ladder... Oh. I haven't researched ladders yet.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not
That's
relent
okay.
until the killer has been identified.
I'm a vampire,
I
not a
have common
vampire.
objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
No, I'm not!
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Ah!
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word. Anyone?
It's a real nice cross you have there.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Oh, why didn't you say so? The power of Christ compels you. Oh wow, it's a full-on crucifix with the Jesus on it and everything.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone
You bring up a
is
good point.
molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
But not like me. Yes,
I've
yes,
been
like
hunted
me.
down in
Similar.
the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Everything's all messed
Then
up.
help
That's
me
what's going
find
on.
the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head.
As if he was narrating.
Mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I hadn't actually thought that far ahead. I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I hope we can, like, compare notes. Maybe get some sort of contact list going. Form a support group. Oh. I hope you don't mind. I noticed that your blood is extremely healthy.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
I cannot enter. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Damn it. I think drink
Are they stupid or something? Never even been to India. I think I'm losing my
There's
mind.
gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
Oh, that's... Hey, lady.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I want the
I
truth!
spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You discovered a hint! It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Does a vampire need human blood to evolve the blood quality? So the more you know about somebody, the better their blood is? That's weird and creepy. TC Burner for 11 months in a row. Right, that's the whole thing with this. You can just, like, eat anybody you want. Even people who are not actually, like, dangerous. Who's this guy? He's tired.
Not long ago, this
Hey.
would have given me a laugh.
You again.
I hear
What can
you're
I do
friends
for you?
with the guy.
Tom,
Tell me about
talk
William.
To me about the visit from your old friend William.
Yes, Will came by tonight.
Oh, I'm doing
but
like
he's not
a
my friend anymore.
glamoury thing.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
He didn't deserve this.
Not long ago, this mess would have given me a laugh.
Alright. To the docks! Ta-da! Oh, wait. We're at the docks.
Are they stupid or something?
I
I've
think
never even been to
drinking
one.
stirs me.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Okay, buddy, you've been turned into a vampire. There. We got to the bottom of it. Good job, everybody. Is that a thing? Guess the cross-running water thing isn't a thing. How do I sneak? Damn it! That wasn't how I sneaked. How I snuck, apparently. Ooh, lots of bullets.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
That's shift is run. Controls lock on. Should probably. Alright, Q is walk. Alright, maybe that's it. Be stealthy button. Oh.
This is no place for a gentleman.
That's okay. How do I change my weapon? C, switch range weapon. Finish melee weapon. Yeah, how do I... I have a gun and I have bullets for the gun. How do I get it out? Oh, nope. Have I equipped the gun? I don't know. How do I equip the gun? It's my inventory.
Not a good place for a stroll. Over there! There's one of them vermin!
There, it said shoot is right click, but that's that. I don't know. I'm confused. I can't like move things around. I don't know. RS25 MTG for 15 months in a row. 15 months of often streaming, Paul. You don't have it equipped. You have to equip it in your offhand slot. How do I do that? Is there a character screen? Is that character? Oh, here we go. Okay, offhand. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. That just fired it. How do I actually like aim it? I guess you lock on, yeah. Right, that's what I was doing. There's guys like right here. Oh. Apparently didn't hear that gunshot. Sarcastic Yandere for 5 months in a row says, oh, hi, Paul. resistances. The melee ranged blood and shadow. Orange, red indicates high resistance. So he's resistant to shooting and attacking, or mediumly resistant to attacking. Okay, so, but he's not resistant to blood powers.
Burn it, boys!
Shit! You'll pay for that! This nest of them cleaned out.
Alright guys, so I don't want to shoot that guy. And I want to shoot that guy.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
No, that's the guy I don't want to shoot.
I like their screams when you burn them alive.
How do I... It said switch targets by moving the mouse, but that clearly doesn't work. I want to target the other guy. Stupid. Scroll wheel?
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Nope, not scroll wheel.
I like their screams when you burn them alive.
Oh, that guy's closer now. Okay. Let's try this with the gun.
Bloody leech! Watch it! It's a killer!
The lock on makes me go so slow. Rats are located near hideouts. Oh. Hey, little squeakers. Nom 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 nom! Let's see what we can do in terms of upgrades. So that means I have to hang out on the bed here. Rentling for 38 months in a row says Paul, go back. There's a dead guy with a box under him. Well, probably too late now. Alright, can't get defensive. Jeez. Jeez, don't get defensive on me, man. Alright. Now that I know a little bit more about what I'm doing, let's try getting the blood spear. Because that is, I thought that would be a blood attack because it was like a fancy thing, but it's actually a close combat attack, so it wasn't good against that guy. So let's get a blood spear. Wait, I don't have enough for that. I can't get the blood spear. We can just get more health. Hard biting. Actually, I want more big thirst. Here we go. That's what I want. Numbing. And sure, let's get just more health. Oaken tree for 21 months in a row. And the other thing is, can I build things? Workbench, you can craft medical treatments, serums, and weapon upgrades. Improve, you have enough to improve on your weapons, press D. Select a melee weapon to upgrade. Ooh, can I get a trusty machete? I see. I need a used machete plus 2 hand. Wait a minute. If I'm putting 3 handles and 2. Wait. Why am I using a lead plate to make machete? It's not going to be a very good machete, you know. And then we can increase damage or enhance the handling. Interesting. Okay. Let's get out there and kill some people. When I initially heard about this, it's like, oh, are you gonna make the moral choice to like kill people or not? I didn't realize there would also just be like mooks. That it doesn't appear to matter if I killed them or not. It's like, you must make the hard moral choice. Do you kill,
fresh blood, people with names? The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Fire executioner. That seems bad. There's an animate lead rod. Oh, hey, William Bishop.
William, please stop. Just a secret, I promise. You are my dearest friend.
Ooh. Two-handed weapons.
Last and dearest friend.
did just upgrade my size, but
I can't feel it. Well, please, let go. Oh my God, William.
wait, is this the same? Is this the same place as I was before? Oops. How did I get turned around there? I'm bad at this.
Quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I don't need. I feel like I don't need vampire enhanced senses to
William,
figure that out.
my arm. I can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Allow me to scythe you a question. That doesn't really work. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the thing where I can like knock him out instead of actually killing him? Whoa! Let go! Hey! 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 How do you like that? Okay, so that wasn't like you don't have to kill him, it was just you can. It's just you can drink his blood. Okay.
Stop.
Yeah, usually in mythology, vampires cannot drink vampire blood. Or often they can't. Hey.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Whoever said he's gonna come back to life.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
I mean, she brings up a good point. Yeah, I guess different.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Edward Gain!
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer
For
help.
52 months in a row, thank you very much.
Give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
I mean, you got turned into a vampire, right?
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Well, he's like a little vampire. He's a vampish pyre. Wait a minute. You're not a vampire. You're a vamp-liar. There is something very posh about the side
to the Pembroke Hospital.
control
Just
for the
across
boat.
canal. They'll have a bed for
You're a shampire. Ooh, I like that.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her...
Especially one who can rip out your throat with a single swipe of her claws.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
Downside,
Dr. Swansea.
you're a vampire. Upside, you don't have to worry about the flu
I thought
anymore.
you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William,
Doctor
I was certain.
Doctor that becomes a vampire
Dr.
could easily be like a superhero movie.
Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research.
Of course, you were less bloody then.
And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
And what is a vampire if not a very specific blood specialist?
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
No, getting you approved by
Take a moment to consider.
the board
The
of the
post would be for the
hospital
night
is going to be a
providing
little bit
good
tricky.
explanation for your
But I
absence
think we can
during
do it.
daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a
Actually,
place to hide.
Brilliant doctor
I even had
who's
the forethought
also
to
a
bring some
vampire
clean
sounds like
clothes. So,
the
what
next
do you say?
NBC hospital drama.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan.
He's grumpy and he
This is one of
sometimes
the
drinks
books.
people's blood, but
Beginning of
he
a
gets the
beautiful
job done,
friendship.
damn it! Can't argue with his results. Coming this fall. Dr. McVampire. You can hang out with the, there's the medical examiner who's a zombie, right?
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Good thing we have lots of beds now.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Mostly,
yes.
Mostly one-way transfusions.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have.
Day 4! Thank you for subscribing for 11 months in a row.
If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
This guy is very blasé about hiring a vampire in his hospital. Oh man. Look at my outfit. I'm so dapper now. I got dappered up all nice.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break right now. But I'll be back in just a few minutes with more VampYr. Jump scare! Hey, everybody. We're back. Time for more VampYr. Did I get you? Did I get you? Hey, Clay. You seem like a nice person.
It's my turn.
Oh.
Rotten oppressive. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much
How
blood.
ironic.
Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
What do you guys think?
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Sleep.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
We're gonna dance. It's gonna be fabulous. Embrace or release. There will be consequences. So this is what we're talking about. So it's not everybody that matters, just some people that matter. What do you think? How do we want to play this? I don't know this guy. Rampon, 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 Rampon. Alright. Given the time we have, for this stream, and chances of me going back to this are fairly slim, I think I'm gonna go ham. You may close off side quests and stuff. Yeah. Going to give you a hug. Run, run. Look, it's his own fault for being so delicious.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Cox will remember this. Hey, I got some springs.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
You know, I'm really starting to see it, Hey, what's up?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research
This guy's terrible
about coronary bypasses.
remembering faces.
He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now.
A
Eminent
vampire.
Surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Blood transfusion specialist is the best euphemism for vampire.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Who should I
Nurse
eat?
Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful...
The inside of his mouth is weirdly lit.
Her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and...
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Can I get personal questions now? No.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Dr. Jones.
Mind if I just take a quick blood transfusion check on some of your patients here, Doctor? Oh, hey.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Do you have time to wash your hands?
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I have questions.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Dogma for
accepted the job
47
from
months in a
him. I
row.
thought
Thank
would
you
have
very
known
much.
about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
It has become evident this is quite
Thank
a
you, Nurse Crane.
quite a talky game, which isn't necessarily bad. Might not be ideal for a stream, but Sharoto for 1 whole year. Thank you very much, Sharoto. Are there any inside parts of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Wait, I can do stuff? Press for details, medical check. How does this work?
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I didn't actually notice that stuff up at the top of the screen before. Oh, I could mesmerize her?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean,
so the way they encourage you, so they encourage you to like learn all you can about people and then kill them.
What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I feel like this guy does not have...
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Oh, I see. I need... Right. So wait, there's F for details on here. But then...
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine.
Okay. Ah. So now
Who
this
are
is
you
unlocked.
really, Miss Howcroft?
No,
Is that
wait,
not...
I'm
that
curious.
wasn't
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
No.
Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Are you a patient here? Did that...
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
It's like you're not a vampire.
Don't worry.
I'm a vampire,
These people
and I
will
can
not
tell
find
other
you.
vampires, and you ain't
I'll
it.
personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Wrong target.
Who are these enemies you mentioned?
Oh, I see.
Can you describe them?
Wrong target is the name of the investigation.
But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
It's true. A vampire wouldn't just shout it from the rooftops. What we're looking for is someone who says they're not a vampire.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
So find her to spying on her. Oh, okay. That's where that is. And there's the main quest. So I guess this, like, wrong target, if I just went and ate her right now, I don't know if I can, but if I could, if I did do that successfully, then that would mean that she's not, then I couldn't do this side quest. Okay. I'll go upstairs. Need to find the door with my name on it. Also need to remember what my name is. Jonathan something. Oh, good. Oh, Dr. Reed.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
They have sick people
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Out in the courtyard in tents, and they've got giant open spaces like this in the hospital. Let's have a William Bishop. Ooh. Light regeneration serum. Watery, sturdy blood sample. Oh wow, there's all sorts of stuff to do. Okay. $72 damage.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Jonathan Frisbee is a new subscriber. Welcome.
I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
I must rest now. I am most sleepy. Oh, I have also a ton of skills. And, ooh, I can get defensive skills. Coagulation. Block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Sounds nasty. Blood barrier. I'm gonna go for the blood spear that I was gonna go for before. Blood spear. What is it? It's a spear made of blood. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the health status. It can also be degraded to disease through the disease spreading among citizens. Major district events. The more lives you take, the unhealthier the district becomes. What if I kill unhealthy people? Plunge into chaos. Why is that bad? See, it's still healthy. We're fine. Fine. Everything's fine. man. Look at all this delicious XP that all these people have. So, like, you can take him out, eh? Oh, I see. He requires level 6 mesmerism to get him. I see.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Come on, I don't have all night.
You haven't had time to wash your hands? Are you just constantly
Yes, Nurse
bloodstained?
Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
You have to outsmart the drugs.
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
Is it just me, or
It's
is
the large building
this
behind the
entire
hospital.
floor empty?
You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue.
We don't have room for any extra space, she said.
On my way.
Well,
thank you, nurse.
The cavernous hallway behind her stood completely empty. Look at the size of this hallway. There's literally nobody else on this floor. Oh wow. We don't have any space in the storeroom because we needed to store all these dirty mattresses. Good job, everybody. Thank God that the dirty mattresses are safe. Frankly, I have seldom seen a hospital more abandoned, more empty than what they show here.
It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
That would be awesome. Wait, what am I currently equipped with? Right, the side. Let's switch that. Machete. I do like the machete. Hey, buddy, I was saving you. No! I pushed the button. He's okay, folks. He's okay. Alright. Let's try that again. With all the melodrama about like, oh, the real torture is not being able to die. I think you'd be like, oh, thank goodness, this guy killed me. Oh, right, blood spear. I just did that. Oh, I totally went the wrong way. So, blood spear is on 4. Okay. Wait, I don't have any blood to spear with. That's gonna be a problem. Lay off! Blood spear! Well, that was very effective. Except that. So the blood spear is very effective. But drinking their blood is actually not effective. It doesn't seem to actually do damage to them. Or like they get their life back after it or something. Right, dodge, spacebar is dodge. I think this might be a situation where the controller is a better move. Oh well, don't want to change now. Ow! Yeah, that is extremely effective, the Blood Spear. Same thing, the gun doesn't actually hurt them either, right? Like the gun, or just, it doesn't hurt them very much at all. It's mostly to take out their stamina so you can suck their blood. Intriguing. Right. That's where I was. It's a little bit like Bloodborne that way, where like the gun is not actually like an attack weapon. It's more of like a, it's almost a defensive thing. Supposed to get in here.
It's locked.
Oh, here we go. Old morgue. Status healthy. Useful medical ingredients. Ferrous tartrate, quinine, sodium hypochlorite. Typical household ingredients that you would find under the sink everywhere. Yeah, of all the problems this hospital has, enough space is definitely not one of them. Oh. Did not mean to do that. At least this door's open now. Wait, no, this door's open now. Yeah. Nurse? I need all these patients to drink as many gin and tonics as they can. It's for their own good. Spear. And then I will eat you.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Ooh, shotgun shells. Okay, here we go. Got a cigarette case, glass files. Oh, and quinine. Okay, cool.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Bottle of alcohol. I believe whether or not vampires can get drunk also changes a lot depending on what mythology you're looking at. Owie! No, that's fine. I'm sure that guy won't show up again.
These scowls feed from corpses and husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ow! That was pretty effective. And he had quinine on him. Oh no! He wasn't actually a skull. He was just a guy who really wanted some tonic. Dostro, 55 months. Did I do Jonathan Frisbee? If I didn't, welcome Jonathan Frisbee. Even if I did, welcome again. And, Iglonius for 18 months in a row. Is it fun to be a spoopy vampire? Doctor? Looks like you're a doctor. Yep. I'm a spoopy vampire doctor. Well, I'm a vampire doctor. A new offhand weapon. Oh, I got a blood absorb. That seems good.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips.
Feels weird to be
Some
doing
sort of drug overdose,
in-depth autopsies and
the chest was originally open to perform the operation.
tricky.
The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
That guy screaming in the background is
Multiple
really
abrasions
ruining
and
my
scarring on the arms and
concentration.
legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Really? We're gonna take the doctor before the medical malpractice board? What if he brings up the fact that we've killed, like, I don't know, 30 people? I see. So the blood absorb thing doesn't take down his stamina, but I just get blood off of it. It's kind of handy. Yeah, like I feel like medical malpractice is not really a big concern in this hospital right at the moment. Oh, hi. Right, block. Oh.
Scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
He says that like he's been resisting drinking blood.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
How... Like... I feel like I've been drinking pretty much as much blood as I can whenever I have the opportunity. Drinking blood is so tempting. So I do it. With a little bit of luck. With a little bit of luck. When temptation comes, you'll give right in. This is, by the way, now we know how to stop a vampire. Just put a piece of furniture in the way. Yeah. Not being able to cross chest-high walls is a very standard. It's a typical vampire weakness. You know, it's like running water or whatever. It's very you know. There's a lot of in a lot of texts. Vampires can't cross chest-high walls. Man, had all the stuff that I want. Ow! Wow! They just like ganged up on me. Where am I? Alright, I'm going back up. Ferrous titrate. Whoa!
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
I'm not sure if I want to... I don't know if I like the... The nice thing about the stamina thing is it also knocks them back when the stamina...
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective.
Balls of Mars.
They do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
It's a good exclamation. Oh, balls of Mars. I like that we're at the point in video games where having a loading screen for going into a house there, like going into a room like that, or a building, like the morgue there, is actually somewhat unusual. And then I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Time to science it! Treatment for fatigue. Oh, I was gonna say I would make another one, but I don't have enough. Wait, let me... Oh, I can get components. Like I can get ferrous tetrate. Yeah. I like all you can recycle out of a bottle of cheap gin is the bottle. So now I get more of this. Yes. No one will ever be tired. Okay. What else? What can we level up? Oh, I see. Interesting. So this guy only has one level. But I can get this stuff. Increase damage by 10% or decrease stamina consumption by 10%. Or this. Get more blood absorption. Yes, give me all the blood absorption. Homunculus is a new subscriber. Welcome. And Kamote Top has cheered with the 50 bits. Thank you very much. Nurse, I invented energy drinks. I invented a new energy drink. It's called Monster. Dorothy Crane is around. Hello, Nurse Crane.
Finally, you've returned.
See, you haven't had a
Doctor.
chance to
Did you find
clean your
anything of
hands
value?
yet.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen.
As for me, what will
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Hey,
Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least
So
tell
basically,
me
you
your
have to
name?
heal them for the same reason why we like
Mortimer Goswick.
give antibiotics to cows.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Oh, I see. Right. I forgot that there's the thing up in the corner.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Why do I have to use, like... He is recovering. Yay!
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his...
Not really.
I see.
Yes, maybe.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Doctor.
Hi.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check?
It's like, my word, you have a
I've
very
heard much of your talents
nice
as a
neck.
physician.
There's...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm getting the sense that there's quite a lot of depth available in this game. That obviously, in the time we have in this stream, I'm just kind of skipping over. You can find it all about all these different people and how they interact with each other, and then eat them. Blood temptation. Oh, hey.
Good evening, Doctor.
So...
I believe we're going to be working together.
Funny story.
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
Oh,
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
So there's all sorts of information we can find out about. Wait, is this the guy?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
No.
I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Oh. I was like, oh, that gets you eaten. But he's actually hard to mesmerize.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Man. He cut me deep. He accused me of dabbing.
But the suffering continues.
Damn. The pain.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Wait, it's a euphemism?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I guess I'm gonna have to rest and, like, evolve my mesmerism ability. Let's try to, okay, I'm gonna try to do that. I want to eat some people. What's the point in being a vampire if you don't get to snack every once in a while? That's what I say. Ooh, nice view. Ultimate Spring Shadowville. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So how do I can science things? Blood Cauldron, Abyss. How do I increase my mesmerism ability, I wonder? Chaos Infest says, I've been following for many years, but now the government is giving me free money, so I can finally pay back the group that have given me so many hours of laughs. Well, thank you very much. And Immoral Ethicist, for 19 months in a row, says, these people look thoroughly edible. Yeah, but I don't know how to increase my... Because the problem is my mesmerism ability is at 1 right now, which is not enough to get anybody good. The more you talk about, the more easier it is for control. That might be it. You're right. All right, let's go. Let's not get too bogged down here. Oh, the laser squad there. Actually, more healing is not a terrible idea. Let's do that. So my mesmerized level is 1. Like it says they've been embraced. Ooh, actually, I know where I want to go. I remember back in... I want to go back into the town, into that bar. Because I remember that the drunk guy at the bar needed a healing thing. We're almost out of time here, so just as a last thing to do, I'm going to go over, see if I can go back to that bar. Actually, wait. First, I want to talk to you.
Dr. Tippett. Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Not good news.
Kokorin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake.
Krokol.
That's the blunt truth.
Krokol for 14 months in a row. Hey, it's me, the vampire. Still can't get him. Damn it. His blood is so high quality, though.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man.
Clearly, not enough practice is his problem.
I have saved so many lives since then.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
So yeah. I wonder how I increase my mesmerism ability. Maybe it's just tied to my level. This is the way back, isn't it? No, the North Docks is where I want to be. Or the docks? Hey.
Let's pin it down!
Ow! Whoa! He stabbed me up good. I actually want to go to that. To the other bridge. No, wrong way.
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this.
This seems like he's having a bad day. Who's Oswald?
What must I do? Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please,
was that the
calm
guy?
down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir.
Right,
Can't
that guy's
stand them
name was
all.
Clay.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survive the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
All right.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
All right. I think I'm gonna call it there. I was hoping to get back into the thing, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. At least not in a useful way. Oh wait a minute. Here I am at the docks. I must go save that man from being drunk. Oh dear.
Better go home, sir. I said go.
Wait, no, I don't want to go across there.
Back home.
Okay, I'm going home. Bye.
Ain't safe here. Steady, boys.
Shit, that leech is Christ! He's dead!
And there's a gate blocking the way I was going to go. Okay, I'm sure I can't get back there, but... Alright. Wait, take that off right. Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. That was VampYr, which looks very interesting. I feel like it's a game that you would need to maybe get into a little bit more than we are able to in just the time that we have in the NewDay. It certainly has a lot of all sorts of stuff going on with talking to people and the sort of interactions with the different little stories that are happening. So far, I wasn't a big fan of the way the combat and stuff, but that's, you know. Let me turn this light back on. Hey, that's better. So yeah, I wasn't like a big fan of the combat seemed a little bit awkward, I have to say. But anyway, it's a cool. It looked like fun, and the sort of the I guess morality, the like whether you eat people or not thing is kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how they'll kind of balance that. You know, so often games like this will be like, you can either do the good thing, or you can either do the good thing and everything's good, or you do the bad thing and everything's bad. And it's like, oh, why would I do the bad thing? That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. So I guess the idea of that there is a certain this Machiavellian idea behind making it so that you have to like find out more about the characters and solve their problems and all this stuff to get the maximum amount of XP from them when you eat them. That's an interesting dynamic, which I think is kind of a cool idea. But anyway, that's it for this stream. But stay tuned for PUBG with James on One More is coming up next right after this in about 5-10 minutes. And then tonight, Cam and Corey are going to be continuing their talking simulator journey through Stardew Valley. And then on Wednesday, of course, James is back with Minecraft. There's going to be Watch and Play with Ben and Adam, and I think they're going to be kind of dueling watch and plays on each other. Just kind of a neat idea. And then on AFK, we're going to be playing a game called Mistborn House War, which looks like a really interesting game from the based on the Mistborn books by Brandon Sanderson, Brandersman, and it's supposedly a really good game. So I'm looking forward to playing that. It's going to be Ben and Adam and Beige and Ian, I believe, are going to be getting in on Brandon Sandersman's Mistborn game. And also Toxic Thank you for subscribing for 18 months in a row. Hey Ghidorah with the 100 bits. And Q Dervish. Branders writes some good books. Q Dervish with the 100 bits in a row. Who says, jump scare! Anyway. So, all sorts of fun stuff happening. Cool stuff coming up in the next little while. And I wanted actually to mention for what do you call it? Games of Chance on Games of Chance. So there's no Games of Chance this Thursday because we're going to be doing we're starting doing the prep and the pre-shooting stuff for the Battle Bond pre-release. But next Thursday is going to be Games of Chance, and it's either just going to be me or it might be me and Corey again, because James is going to be at the GP Vegas, and so get in your suggestions. So there's a little bit more time this time before we make the choice, but get in your suggestions for that. The topic, the genre category this time I chose was Zelda likes, which I hope is relatively self-explanatory. I guess I'm thinking like the Link to the Past style Zelda type games. It seems like it would be kind of fun. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's not this Thursday, but next Thursday. This Thursday, no Games of Chance. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.